Hello, I'm Roto, and today I'm going to be carrying on my Cyberpunk Renegade Cop campaign. I've just updated to the new game version, which means some of my mods have stopped working, so this is what we look like now. We've got this stupid bandana on, which I didn't like, but it's not the end of the world. I don't suppose I look that bad. We're good. So today I am planning on carrying on the Judy quests. We're going to go and see Fingers, the Ripper Duck, and find out what happened to Evelyn. I think we're going to meet Judy at Fingers' place. But first of all, we're going to get the cat. Somebody feed the cat. He only eats prescription cat scop with tofu tuna. The label says cat food. And you got to mash it up a bit for him and then stick it in the zapper for exactly 17.5 seconds. And if he doesn't eat it, then add a little splash of Nicola. But be careful. If you add too much Nicola, he just barfs it right back up. Anyway, just like pss, 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 and he'll come running. Let's leave some food for him. We'll return next part and see whether he's arrived yet. So, let's get on to Fingers' place. Here we go. Cherry Blossom Market. Or the building. We'll go to Cherry Blossom Market. I think it's the closest. And we're going to follow this through till the end. This quest, we'll see what happens. They've made some changes to the graphics, apparently. So hopefully it'll rain later and then we can see some of that lovely ray tracing. I wonder if my quick bar works. Oh yeah, well that mod's still happening. So it's just cyber tweaks by the looks of things that isn't. Ah well, when that comes on, it will look right as rain again.
Oh my, place has a wicked vibe.
So there's more up your alley than clouds.
Hey, at least here you know what you're getting.
Where's your cute little ass rushing off to? Slow down.
Well, don't you look delicious? Come here and let me have a lick.
¿Cómo estás?
I'm having a look to see where the clone situation's like.
Got something that'll keep you wet for hours.
Yeah. Ah.
Did we have an appointment?
You're gonna just have to wait, Takamara. Judy's got our attention today.
But I was. And I gotta work out, you know?
Well, well, what do we got here? And you just the cutest thing. If you're looking for a release, I just might be your man.
Yeah. These are in the way, are they? Don't want any trouble looking for Fingers. Fuck off.
Looking for a Ripper Duck. Goes by Fingers. Know where I can find him.
Who's asking? And why?
Got a problem with an implant.
Not from around here. Couldn't find another Ripper in the city to patch you up?
Heard Fingers was the best.
Ooh.
Yeah, the best for joy girls. Are you a whore?
That's just a straight circus act. Fucking act.
What the hell is this? What? There's more of you?
Oh, you already here?
Yeah, hey Judy.
Could have told me you weren't a door person.
Get out of my clinic right now! Via the door!
What a fucking shit.
Come on, looking for Evelyn.
Where's Evelyn Parker? I know she wound up here at your clinic.
Evelyn. Evelyn.
Think real hard now.
You see, my patient here is likely to feel ever so slightly awkward if I leave half her face off.
Upper eyelid retractor on that faceplate's busted. She won't be able to close her eye completely.
You think I don't know that? Sadly, this is the second-hand schlock I'm forced to make do with.
Third hand and fourth hand, too, by the look of things.
Consider the alternative. No eyelid at all, no faceplate to speak of.
Tell me where Evelyn Parker is.
Yes, but I have a procedure I must finish. May I?
Well, come on.
Fine, I'll wait.
It's not this, poor girls. Thought.
I need you to be a big girl now. This could hurt.
Oh, Jesus wept.
Bear with me just one more second. There. How's it feel?
Fine, I guess.
Looks fine, too. And it never hurts to smile, sweetheart.
Poor girl.
You, I recall, you visited me before.
Yeah.
Whereas you, I can't quite place. Let me guess. Tiger claws?
Mux.
I'm with the Mox.
Ah, the Mox. Enchanté. So, what brings you here? Something wrong?
Used to ride with nomads. Resourceful folk. Wouldn't cast aside anything until it was worn down, dead. Couldn't be fixed or reused in some other way. But what you're giving these girls, not even nomads would touch that.
Please, let's not exaggerate. I give them what I can. You looking for a friend?
These girls know you're chipping faulty implants.
You might say so. I'd say they're the very best I can find. See?
What's in it for you?
Whatever they have to offer. And they always have something to offer.
Where there's a market.
You're a sick fuck. Know that?
You looking for a friend?
Already told you. I'm looking for a woman named Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc.
Oh.
See, I know what people truly want. I'll be more than glad to show you around. But, later, perhaps.
Check your logs.
Of
The name
course.
Forrest ring off any buzzers.
I can't remember each and every one.
Forrest. Name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
I've seen his email.
You talked to him?
Yeah, we talked.
Woodman and I, we had a talk. Told me he brought her here to you.
Now he knows I know.
Said you paid him for her. What good was she to you?
You must have misheard. First of all,
He's got great
he didn't
nails.
pay an any for her. He paid me to take her in. Second, I never laid eyes on those eddies in the end because I couldn't rejig her implant. So he left her with
smoke in
me
my
as
face.
payment for my efforts.
I can't fucking listen to this. We are talking about a living, breathing person.
Half alive, technically. Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
Mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what, exactly?
If I only knew, I wager she'd be standing
Fingers.
here, happy and smiling.
Fingers may be a sleaze
The
bag.
instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Damage was caused by a netrunner using homebrewed malware.
But this isn't just
Sounds
about Eddie's
about
for him.
right.
Get to the point!
The point?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
I mean, Night City's created this whole supply chain. From the scavs who rip out the cyberware, then sell it to people like the Doc, then give it
Can't
to
speak or what?
people who need these implants but can't afford them. Are they just all victims?
Don't talk to her like that.
She insulted me.
Look, the quicker you spill, the shorter you'll have to put up with us. Evelyn Parker, where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground brain dance darling. That's all I know.
What do you mean by underground?
I don't know. I mean, I don't watch that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Snuff?
yeah, right.
XPDs?
That sort of stuff, he said. He does watch him, but not
told
that
you
sort.
I don't know.
Where will we find her?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't know. I did what anyone in my place would do. When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer. Two guys came and picked her up the same day.
Who's your fixer?
Who'd you call? Who's your fixer?
Wakako. Told her I had a busted doll with a BD implant to hand off.
I ain't gonna get nothing from the fixer. You know, at the end of the day, discretion is why they're fixers and how they
Forget why
do
we're
well.
here?
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gunk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gunk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude? They do it because they got no choice. And in the end, they despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
What do they look like? What were they planning to do with her?
These guys, what did they look like?
Get some info.
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now, they looked like you.
They look like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact with.
Yeah, like you.
One of them was a bearded fellow.
The two that came for her didn't say anything about where they'd take her, what they were gonna do to her.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means. But that's really all I know.
You pawned her off like she was some fucking inanimate mannequin.
Because that's exactly what she was.
I mean, you gotta remember Judy had a personal relationship with Evelyn. Of course she's gonna feel it. Judy.
Need air. I'll be outside.
Judy's right. People like you make this city a living hell. Day in, day out.
Got what you wanted, didn't you? So get the fuck out of here.
The World as Will and Idea. I just want to read these before... I'm going to read one each time I return to Fingers. I think is probably the better way of doing this. The world as will and idea. But beside all this, death is the great opportunity no longer to be I. To him who uses it. During the life, the will of man is without freedom. His action takes place with necessity upon the basis of his unalterable character in the chain of motives, but everyone remembers much that he has done and an account of which he is by no means satisfied with himself. If now he were to go on living, he would go on acting in the same way, an account of the unalterable nature of his character. Accordingly, he must cease to be what he is in order to be able to arise out of the germ of his nature as a new and different being. Therefore death loses these bonds. He will again become free, for freedom lies in the essay, not in the operari. Okay. Not saying I understood that, but sounds good. Here, oh, that's awful. I need that mod. I don't like those glasses. I do not like that headband. One more level. F, stop looking. Oh, Jesus, what? Study dildo. Forceps and a max dock. What's in here? What's in here? Bounce back. Okay. Sex and chrome. And chemicals, the invisible killer. Wonder if you've got any more emails. No. Okay. Let's get out of here. Crime block. McCrane scanned the room with a deft Kuroshi sweep. The corpse was no different than the dozens he'd seen over the years, the dead man's eyes frozen in fear, his ligaments, wires and intestines strewn about the floor. None of it made any impact on McCrane anymore. I've lived too long, he thought, and cops who don't die quick usually find themselves playing for the other side eventually. The case is as clear as a used napkin at Deputy Zauer's. He murmured to Junior Inspector Malinowski. Cyber-psycho. Came in through the window. Victim led him inside, must have known each other. Prints are all over the glass. Holy shit. Malinowski shook his head in disbelief. How'd the fucker get all the way up to the 11th floor? See those grooves on the windowsill? Climbing spikes. Implants kids these days are getting. Installed to pull stupid roof stunts. Get cheap thrills. Malowski made his way over to the window to examine the evidence his superior had so effortlessly pieced together. The veteran detective lit a cigarette and stared back into the corpse's lifeless eyes. Although McCrane had never seen this man before, he felt as if he had known him for a long time. And still, he felt nothing for him, no pity, no compassion. This was only a body now, no longer a person. Suddenly, Malinowski's unsteady voice woke McCrane from his thoughts. Boss, these prints on the outside of the window, they belong to you. McCrane let out a quick, punctuating chuckle. Never much took you for a jokester, Malowski, the detective said with an amused smirk as he rolled up his sleeves to expose his wrists. And I wondered just how would I get there without any climber's claws. But before the junior inspector could respond, McCrane felt an uneasiness shoot up his spine. This room, this man, the smell of his blood. He felt compelled to walk over to the savage victim and reach inside his pocket, a photo, his own face staring back at him. Malinowski slowly drew his pistol. I believed in you, the shaken protege uttered with a pain in his voice. All this time, I idolized a murderer. I don't understand, stuttered McCrane, scarcely loud enough to hear his own voice. Something else began to drown out his words, even his thoughts, a strange, primal force. For the first time in my life, I don't understand. And then, crack, a gunshot.
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
She's her own person. I'm not going to try and justify things. That's just going to piss her off. Can't afford to lose our nerve. Don't worry, we'll find her.
Don't worry. We'll find her. I know it. We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse. Hey! Keep it together! Wanna give up now? No. Only lead we got's an ex-PD. Where's that get us? We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. Better than nothing. I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me. Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind. Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there.
It's cavernous, but an ex-BD outfit'd be on the move almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting. Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location. Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way. Could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues. Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue. Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Judy, you're my sidekick.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Oh, I wish my walk button was back.
Let me think for a sec.
The fixer's not going to give us... As a cop, I'd know the fixers keep stum. So let's give that...
Darknet domain?
Darknet site.
That's our best bet. Let's stick to the plan. Fine. Here's hoping you turn up something useful. I'll wait in the van.
Okay. Those puddle reflections look absolutely excellent. Oh, Hidashi. Okay, so we're not going to ask Keiko. We're going to just find out. Locate a terminal and find the pleasures of NC domain. All the pleasures and delights Night City has to offer in a single place. Now, isn't that convenient? Here you will find pleasure and entertainment you can think of, from the seventh circle of hell to the pillow's soft meadows of heavenly bliss. Explore Night City and its carnal services. Doll's houses. Discover a world of hidden pleasures. Come to Clouds and let us fulfill your every desire. Get your head out of the sand. Come to Clouds. We'll make all your earthly fantasies come true. Clouds, Mega Building, H8. We can't wait to please you. Riot. Dicky Twister. The Torrentants. Seventh Hell. Riot, a club with a history and the most important stage in Night City. Its a solid sound system means that even stars like Lizzie Wizzy, the Rubicones, and the courtesan Julius have played here. The beer is good, and the bathroom floor looks like a Pollock painting under a UV light. What's not to like? Dicky Twister, your friendly neighbourhood gay bar. It's got everything you need: cheap drinks, unpretentious atmosphere, loud music, and customers who may or may not be getting quickies in the back room. Whether you're just getting your feet wet, undecided, or testing the waters, Dicky Twister has got you covered. the Torrentence Club. A club run by the Maelstrom gang. Underground bands regularly gig there, mostly of the screaming till your throat bleeds variety. Brawls and mosh pits, crushes aren't uncommon and really adds to the club's atmosphere. 7th Hell. If 7th Hell makes you want to be whipped by demons, buried in shit, or be boiled in blood, you'll be sorely disappointed and probably need help. Naming aside, the club has something for every dedicated sinner, whether it's pure lust, dirty vices, or glorious punishment. Oh, give it to me. Empathy, the next level if you're looking for a brain dance sessions and live stripteases. The club's name is a misnomer. If you're a delicate snowflake, better head over to Lizzie's Bar. Empathy offers straight up hardcore porn, so forget about feeling that gaping hole in your soul and with anything other than. Okay. Brain dances, Lizzie's Bar, Kabuki. Purveyors of the brain dance are like Roman shops. You don't have to look far to find them. There are too many to include, so we've curated the best selection for you right here at PNC. A special shout out to Lizzie's Bar, the club with the highest quality erotic scrolls in the city. Ah, that's a good review for Judy. The virtues are polished to perfection, fresh in content, and always keep you coming back for more. Jig Jig Street, Night City's very own red light district. Besides the delicious assortment of joy toys, you'll find an entire banquet of other erotic items, aphrodisiacs, toys and more. Night City's #1 spot is pre-game. Jig Jig always adds the kick you need to every night out. Just watch out for the goons lurking around the streets. You never know when a local tiff might end up in a street brawl. Log in. 1C55 1C 55 E9 1C 55 E9 1C. Okay. Find an XPD dealer on the net. I will do. Do I have to do this again? I logged in. Next. Ah. Best way to hack a doll. You thought the safe word was just for gonks and losers. Use your safe word mid-session and you'll have a real person in front of you, and at least a few minutes before security arrives. Holy crap, I don't think that's a pro tip. Use those minutes well. Pro tip: to get a doll for real, actual sex, you just have to wait in front of the club until they leave to go home. Don't be a gonk and try to pick a doll up in session. It's not like they're programmed 24/7. Take it from a regular. If you're so dull that even your own fantasies make your doll fall asleep, have no fear. You can still get some action. Right before jacking in at reception, watch something hardcore, something that really turns you on. Then when you get scanned, picture what you watched. If you get a small choice of dolls, then congrats, you beat the system. Brain dances. Contact surgeon, no anesthesia, bodies in space, GBD from the moon. Contact Springer. Man slap. Jesus wept. The old farmer. I'm not reading all these, I don't think. Hard driver. Carry. Ah, these are actual people. Okay. That's enough of that. Let's go find this brain dance dealer. I can read that another time. I will be coming back, obviously.
Looking for something raw, untouched. I'll come back some other time.
Betting on it. How about you? You buying or just gonna stand there like a pig undercover?
What are you selling? Need a special brain
Looking
dance.
for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
Used to be, not anymore.
Give me the best of the best. Ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
How about a discount for your newest customer?
Only give regulars discounts. If you're short, then fuck off.
Got anything that might interest me?
What have we got here? Let's pick up some of them. Never hurts. And this. And that's it, I think, is everything I need from here. Okay.
Pleasure doing biz with you.
Yeah, meet Judy at her van. Okay. What's in here first? Relive it, Brain Dance Quarterly. I've done quite a bit of reading so far. I'll take that and read that later. Let's go and see Judy.
Hot dogs hit the spot. Wonder what's that?
Ooh, where's your cute little ass?
Ah.
You look delicious. Come here and let me have a lick. Treat yourself to a little...
What the hell's got you so amused? Saw some funny ass shit go down's all. Some juvie sporting fake IDs tried to sling past all cool. Like, nobody.
Hello, Judy. Oh, yeah.
Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you.
The lighting of this van's changed, I'm sure. I'm sure she never used to be this red.
Ready when you are.
I want you to describe what you see. You might catch something I miss.
But she got that eye shine from crematoria. Not a pleasant rain dance at all. Let's have a look around now.
V, editing mode's good to go. Dig around all you want.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Scab woman. Who knew that sites chopping people up, they were scrolling XPDs? Ordered recently.
What's that? Pizza, anchovies, olives and tuna. Alright, as long as there's no pineapple.
Ordinary box. Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers logo. Standard for a trash heap. Electric cork patch on the coveralls.
Okay.
Can't beat that rich synth cough aroma. Cheap shit. Cold too. Bucka slice.
Okay. Let's try why can't I switch?
Coffee was cold. Like from the day before. Pizza looked fresh though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing Bucka slice regularly. Which is not something one does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay. We're looking for an electric core power plant located near a Bakkars slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Bakkars Slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
Exit the brain dance. Ah, because I was in a recording, that's why I couldn't do anything with it.
Here we go. Old electric core power plant in Charter Hill.
Couldn't switch to the
Gotta
thermal
make do with that for now. Nothing else to garner from
because I was in a cutscene. Right, we know where Evelyn is. Let's go get her.
No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Oh yeah, hit it.
Let's get going.
On our way.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. They'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also has got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Ride with Judy to Charter Hill. Oh, it's nice to be chauffeured. Feel confident when you need it most. Buildings, see the buildings change. Skyline North. As we go through the city. I've not seen many clones. Ah, there's two. I don't even notice the clones when I'm playing, I'll be honest. Here we are. What are those gunks doing?
So listen up, folks. This is Max Mike coming to you.
And here we are.
Think about. It's no
We going in?
that the first
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on
That is amazing.
It's pretty hard to make heroin if you drive opium poppies to extinction.
All right, going in.
Whoa, there we go, there we go, there we go. Let's take some of these. One camera. Okay, let's get in. I could see what's in this little shack. Hang on, I just saw I'm sure there's another one there. There we go. See if we can sneak in here. got? What we got? A few items. The Kodachi New Spring Catalogue. I'll read that later.
It's my break. Shield.
Okay.
All right, enough slacking around. Get that shit off the street.
If you're in such a hurry, you do it.
There's another one right there.
I've been shopping
In your box. That should be the first guy I take out, I think. Look at them all over the place. I wonder if I could take them all out from here. Oh my god, that was awful, was it not?
Heard shots. You still alive?
I'm here. Got no time to creep around.
One left.
We find you one way or
I hear you.
You hear?
Come on, a little bit closer, a little bit coming up.
What now?
That was awful. There. Got him. Surveillance system. Get that thing off. Messages. Tip off. Someone on Jigsaw Street asked about our studio. Yeah, that was me. So either we're about to get nominated for an award or get robbed. From Slave for Life. Peeps are asking because we got good shit. Word's out and it's spreading. You're wrong. It was just a matter of time. If they want to rob us, they can go ahead. I'd like to see them fucking try. Yeah, I'm sure you would. There, look at that. Ooh. I ain't gonna shoot them through there, I don't think. Okay, but we got that one marked. Maybe I should do a little bit of crafting and make sure I've got ammo for this. Be an idea, wouldn't it? Whereas at 396 we want about 6 slots. Which should see us back to max. Excellent.
We find you one way or another.
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
Right, what do we see here? One. Oh, it's still yellow, thank God for that. I ain't hitting nothing. I ain't hitting nothing. Okay. Okay. No, you don't give me that nonsense. If you can see me, then I can see. I ain't shooting through that, am I?
I'll get you, motherfucking punk!
I heard that. Okay. Done. Quick loot. We just quickly loot everything we can. And we'll do outside in a second, and then we'll head down with Judy. And we'll see what's downstairs. Okay, right. Right, quick loot and gather while I'm here. Always need eddies. Gonna need eddies for that St. Everson from Fingers. I wonder if I'll be able to pick up the paint editor he sells as well. I'm not sure, though I think that's probably got... Looking clear down here. All right. Quick save and...
Found a way down. You see my position?
Down.
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me.
Come on, Judy.
V, hold up. I'm close. I'm here. We need to get to level -2. Bet that's where they're keeping her.
Level -2.
That shirt. I know it. Hear that? Evelyn's? Without a doubt.
Let's take some health boost. See, I thought I just took one. I think it's taken both of them. I think there's a problem with that mod. Just want to make sure. Yes, it took both of them. Bugger, I'll have to go in and use it in future.
We don't have enough methionine for today's batch.
Relax. We'll add RTL and the weight will be right.
RTL?
Erythritol. It's like candy for grown-ups.
This RTL won't make anyone vomit.
1. Okay. Hello, Judy. Brain dance is ready to go. What have we got in here? Local network. Turn off those cameras.
Well, not bad. One sec. Got something that'll keep him busy. After that, we slip past him.
Okay. Oh, Judy.
Okay, now.
Very nicely done. Oops. You're a lot nicer than I am, Judy. I'd have killed them. Got a camera. Ooh. And another perk point. This is why we turned all the cameras off, you see. Okay.
Back in the samurai days, we'd place ads in this thing looking for background dancers.
Looks like you weren't the only ones with bright ideas.
It was a veritable gold mine of women.
A wicked acid trip, but not the kind you might think. Ever wondered what it feels like to fall in a pool of acid? I've read this. Sex and Chrome. This was in Fingers Lab as well. What's this? Illicit brain dance. I don't think I've seen this one before. Ah, surveillance system. More of this. Turn that thing off. Come on, Judy. Oh, I can get in here. Well, this is good. Down.
What the hell are you talking about? We charge 500 to get in.
What you calling me for?
One. Two. Oh, Eddies. Everyone loves Eddies. Bakkars, look what they're doing to people. They just got no empathy. Don't you worry, Judy. We'll kill them all, and we'll get Evelyn. I'm sure. It's running very smooth. I ain't got no code.
Grantchester, who is an AI created by Raven Microcybernetics, has been lauded for several of her works.
Messages. Explain yourself. From Nadia. Is this week some kind of fucking joke? Exactly how many BTs you sell? I want a list of which ones, how many, and to who. It's 4 PM already, and we're not even close to our target. Okay, I got a little distracted from actual sales, but hear me out. I have a good fucking excuse. Next week, we could make twice, no, triple our target. Spec this guy from Jig Jig Street. That's got to be talking about Fingers Street on the Pleasures of Night City site. He's not the usual street hawker, doesn't have the gift of the gab, but all it takes is a few words and he knows exactly the kind of person he's doing biz with and what they're after. If you think you fool me with this, I'm actually working bullshit, when really you just surf porn sites and hang out with lowlifes instead of making sales, then you're only fooling yourself. Next week you're making double the target and I make up whatever is missing with implants I rip out of you, myself. Clear? No need for that. I already met the guy. Gave him a few of our BDs as a trial run, and before... that's the guy underneath the brain dance cellar. Before I even got back to the studio, he called asking if we had more. Trust me, he knows what peeps likes and what sells. He's not the "how can I help you" customer service type. But I never saw anyone leave empty-handed. Customers will be drawn like to the DH Moth brand like our BD stars are to the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, that's mean. Hey, a guy from Jig Jig Street is interested in teaming up some kind of small-time distributor selling out of his coat pockets. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, I understand what's happened. beyond the border of empathy. I'll read these later. I'm not reading them now. Another 1,000 eddies. Oh, quits in. Got a lot just from being on this top level. I saw it come up. I know it. There it is. Gotcha. See what we got in here. Stock question. How many barrel we used yesterday? I can account for 2. 7. Oh, okay. Anyway, look, we have a new client. We will have to increase production by 15%, but nothing is set in stone. Thanks for the heads up. Got our netrunner. We get netrunner any day now. And before you ask, no, he have no idea what he's signed up for. He think he will be testing equipment. Let's make a trade. Gentlemen, I have a few virtues to get rid of, but we urgently need new material. No matter the gender, the more meat than chrome, the better. Single use only, of course. I'm open to... No, single use only, the fuckers. I'm open to negotiation. Let me know if you can come to some arrangement. They're cockroaches, aren't they? They're the cockroaches of Night City scavs. Miss Shobo, maybe you could check the address first. Whoa. To Jotaro. Fucker, I'm gonna come for you, Jotaro. Private account. Client seeking braid dance with white female, capable of sounding a lot. No anesthesia. Must be experienced, young, knockout gorgeous. No termination for now. Can you handle it? This still available? I have a girl who is perfect for this. Yours. Oh, poor Evelyn. Sure is. Send her demo reel. So they're making a demo with her. Well, at least she should be alive. Hey, would like to buy a scroll of a netrunner trying to break through the black wall. Ending shouldn't need mentioning. Name your price and we'll pay no questions asked. But A, the scroll has to be of the premium quality, and B, we get a sample before payment. We already started scouting actor and we'll have a BD ready for you in a couple of weeks. Oh, this was the netrunner they was after. Oh, yeah, poor gonk. What's in the files? Current month order 1. Actor stripped of implants alive, amputated at the joints, removal of internal organs, hemorrhaging. 2. Actress placed on stage in front of spectators, extras, must perform despite complete lack of talent. The crowd whistle, laughs, shouts names, then throws bottles. At the end they tear to shreds. I mean, this is beyond humiliation. Actor wakes up with his hand pinned down by something heavy. He has to free himself. Client will pay extra if he ends up tearing hand off. 4. Actress escaping from somewhere. She was held captive. She managed to get out of the building into car before she's caught. No, the girl's clever. We have to really convince her that she stands a chance. Oh, Jesus Christ. 5. Actress wants to commit suicide. We use that. Let her jump out of the window. String up a net first without her noticing. Same drill. Make her think she stands a chance. Damn. Parker, there, not deceased. Mike Finnegan, Lucy Crife, when did the heck? I don't recognise any of those names, thank God. Turn off. Okay, let's carry on our mission.
Get us. Careful. 2 live ones there. I'll distract him. You take him down.
What are you thinking?
Screw with those pipes. Get some smoke going.
Okay, do it. Do it, Judy. Do it.
Show's about to start. Find cover. The hell? Now! Take him out!
Take him out now? Let's wait till there's somewhere reasonable, shall we? You make it sound like it's urgent. Forgot holster doesn't work. I can't see a thing there. You're dead. Dispose of the bodies. Good girl, Judy.
Beautiful.
Well, he's still alive. It's gonna get warm. Let's take some of that food. Safe and sound, Night City gangs. Reading that later.
Classic. Can't go wrong.
Except these are solid steel, not the soft core plastic kind. Even if you come here on your own, gunning to become a star, there's no guarantee you're ever getting out.
Bakkars. We know this is the right place, though. Let's be quiet. There's so many eddies down here. Yeah, it's clear. Okay.
I think that's a maintenance room. Let's see what I can stir up.
I need more technical ability. I should do a technician proper sometime and do that. We've just got the cameras. Turn them off. Wide them up, Judy. I will be back. Interfrastically. Okay. This guy. Local network. Let's do a quick remote takeover and see what we're dealing with, shall we? Cannot see anything in this room. It looks... What's this? Come on, let me down there. See what that yellow thing is. It's not letting me, is it? It's too focused on them fire extinguishers. Okay. Found Evelyn. She alive? Who knows? Whoa. 2 sitting buds. Hey, hey, hey. Prognosis isn't good for you two. Whoa. One guy over there. Ah, we've got 2 here. Scavengers. Oh, I'm going to enjoy killing them. What's this computer up there? Just marking things I think might be of use. Have we already been here? I cannot see anything. Ah. Yes, this was the first one, was it? Where we had the bit of orange there and we were trying to see. Turned out to be a body. Okay. Let's come out of this and shut those cameras down. Message, new girl. So, is that girl Dr. Fingers gave us going to be useful for anything? That chick is a bad omen. That's all I'll say. We should get rid of her as soon as possible. Forget scrolling any BDs with her, because if word about her spreads, we're fucked. You know it. You know it. Nadia and Kolya. What omen are you talking about? Next thing I'll find you staring into crystal balls. What are you, my reincarnated babushka? I don't believe you're shitting your pants just because of some comatose girl. What are you on, You know what? Don't answer that. Whatever it is, you stop taking it before your brain damage gets even worse. 'Cause like you can tell she's not from Jig. More like Clouds or even the Mox. And for the record, I don't touch our supply and you know that. But there's this Culpo. I sold him some of our shit. Apparently it made him aggressive. Smacked some joy toy across the face. He told me when it happened he noticed the shadow of Lizzie on the wall, the girl who started the Mox. And guess what happened? A week later he was dead. They found him in some back alley, tied to a gutter, suffocated with a stocking. It's not like I was tunes with the guy, but still, that's no way to go. Who cares how you go if you're dead? Decapitated with a nail filer or shot in the spleen, it makes not one iota of difference. If it's not the RPM, then it's the BDs that are fucking with your head, because your imagination is starting to get more whack than what we're selling. So, you don't care how you're remembered. What if you die in the toilet, huh? You fucking donk. Get back to work. Don't you understand? Nobody care about you. Whose fucking memory would you be in? You would barely fill up any space on my deck, you and your fucking omens. Okie dokie. The truth about cyber psychosis, not right now. Hey Johnny.
Gutted out all her implants. And why stop there? Took a few internal organs while they were at it.
How so very resourceful.
Scabs. No matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around somewhere.
Figure you've made their acquaintance.
Oh.
Afraid so.
Yeah. Another laptop. Let's turn them cameras off. Okay, Johnny. We go that way. Or we go this way. I mean, they're gonna die. This is for sure. I wonder if I can make it up here. Well, this worked out very well. There's this computer I was looking at. Oh no. A code, really? Do not remember the code. Oh well, never mind. Looks like we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Let's turn this camera off anyway.
The door is open. Walk out. No one will stop you. Or I could just crack your skull. Shut you up. Who put sand in your desk?
No one. I just hate it. It always smells like piss on a rotting corpse.
Take a walk to the docks. Your brain needs air.
The whole city.
That's it, fella.
Yoo-hoo! Come out, wherever you are!
Clean.
Maybe she's here already.
Used him as a puppet and a virtue that killed him. Then tore out his implants.
Another camera here. Okay.
Where are you?
Close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful?
Freed up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here.
Right.
You really don't fuck around, do you?
No.
Wait one sec for me.
Not keen on fucking around. New release brain dances. We're nearly done. Looks like we have 3 left. Archive conversation between Rich and Orioli. Rich, how'd you find me? Oriola. How'd you think? I cut through your firewall like a hot knife through butter. Outdated code gates, prehistoric system architecture, your firmware's got more holes than a gangbang joy toy. Get to the point. I think Netwatch found my BBS. What? BBS, a place where netrunners can exchange info without fear of being watched. Like a hacker club. Get it? Bulletin boards. Okay, but what do I have to do? But what do I have to do with it? Your agency has access to one of them. If you could sniff them out, check if... I'll give you the codes. No, I can't. Please. If they find us, they won't bother with arresting and interrogating. Do you understand? Rich, I'm sorry, I already told you. We're through. If you want help, ask Max. Maybe, apart from his supposedly huge dick, he's got some useful contacts. Another one. I wonder what that leads to. So I always think you've got to have body or tech ability for a playthrough, just for the sake of access to places. We're nearly there though. Look at this gunk. Oh man.
All right, I'm here.
Good for you,
Let's
Judy.
find her.
You're gonna have to.
Hang in there.
Ah, this is the place. This is where it took place. This is where they shot the BD, is it? I don't know. Let's see what's on here. Surveillance system, turn that off. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else in this room. Anyway, we will continue. It's gonna be bad for those two, I know that. We know Evelyn's in there, and we have these two in here.
Junkyard if I'm lucky. Should have seen the mess in. Oh man.
That's the way it goes. Messages. Power's up. We were able to get the generator going, except there's still a little issue with the setup. The lights are either on in the bathroom or the studio. For the life of us, we can't figure out how to have them both at the same time. I'm not sure my computer monitor would stand a couple of bullet holes with just a little messing up of the screen. So then, no piss breaks, or else the actor will break character and we don't have time for that shit. Yeah, of course, we won't switch off the equipment in the studio or anything. Don't you fucking dare think of coming up to use mine. You either sort it out, or it's your loss. You can work knee deep in shit for all I care, as long as the BDs get done. I went out to get some fresh air and the fucking street lamps are flickering like Totem Tendency's strobe lights. Either that girl we scrolled the BD with is sending messages in Morse, or that implant of hers is sucking up enough juice to cause a blackout. Talk about the doll. Talk about Evelyn. So install some breakers or something. We're in a fucking power plant. There has to be something lying around. Use your imagination. Fit in a current regulator. Fuck. It's like I'm working with kids. Geez, okay, we'll think of something. On a break now anyway. Okay, Judy.
It's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link.
Okay.
grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
All right, let's do this.
Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready? And...
now!
Oh, poor Evelyn.
Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me?
She okay to be moved? No brain hemorrhages, damage to the spine?
Doesn't seem to have any wounds. Guess we got no choice.
There's no point avenging if you're just going to become one of them. You got to give it time, you know?
What's wrong with her?
Honestly, I don't know. She's got to be seriously traumatized.
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Come on, Evelyn.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
Damn. Evelyn's cigarette case.
Come on, is it really that
Oh,
hard?
fuck off, Johnny.
Please, just one. For me?
Fine, have it your way. Smoke to your lungs' content.
Ah, finally, something better than exhaust in the stench of the city. Don't tell me you don't feel it too.
When your life's on the line,
We going in?
smoking's a little bit of rebellion.
Let's give him a couple. You saw how she looked.
If it was up to me, I would have splashed some water on her face back at the studio.
Well, you're a
and asked her
fucker,
straight
Johnny.
up.
It's not up to you, though, is it? Let's go. Ah, shit!
God damn you, Johnny.
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
I don't know why I've got lots of quick slots on my screen at the moment. But we're nearly finished, so...
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination. That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough. She already gave up everything she had. I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever. I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
You're mad at her. Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any...
I know. It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
It's going to be a long one today.
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact.
Let's give this a quick save then and get rid.
The rest...
Sweat out them quick slots.
Well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
Okay, show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good.
She's not good. She doesn't really want to be touched. She just wants to be left alone. how you feeling? Seems a little bit underwhelming at the moment. She's just going to say like, shit, I have to ask something. That's it, we're not doing anything. Oh dear. She knows we're here. Right, let's sort out this quickly and do a quick reload. I suspect it's the mod fucking up rather than the game. I do like the quick slot mod. I don't like the way it rips up two of my there, we sorted it out.
Have a seat.
All right, roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Glad you managed to salvage him in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here, we give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
Ah, okay. Let's have a look at the bits we can see.
What am I looking out for?
Take a look around if you want.
Can't see her face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
First clue.
That, or someone's working it for her.
Above average netrunner involved.
I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
Okay. And let's get to my other clue further on.
Every single piece of tech I see?
We need to
security?
lay out everything else we need.
Messages?
Only if it's most important that he suspects
And
nothing.
should I...
Try to be your usual biochip.
Yeah.
Got it. There we are. What do we have? Magazines. Is this?
Might not be important.
Maybe, but all of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search, at least.
What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica.
We're going to find out why and who did this to Evelyn, the job and everything. These are the people who could help me. Okay.
Alright, think we got everything.
What do you think?
Woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Come on.
Sorry, V.
Pacifica, decent netrunner. We can all put two and two together, and I'm sure you can.
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke.
You know as well as I do, it's the Voodoo Boys.
Punishment? For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
I guess it's circumstantial at the moment.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into... I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. Pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording.
Yeah.
Wanna see it?
That's what happens when you double-cross voodoo boys.
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
She played a dangerous game. She played a hand. Badly. She got greedy. She is a product of the system.
Vous gagnons plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si sponcritique que ça me pense.
Sounds French.
What language is she speaking?
Dunno. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I... Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying.
Switch to the audio layer.
Try scanning the phone. Got it. Give it a second.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Caught another name. Something like... Silverhand?
We have to know what they're saying. Could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Oui. Oui. Oui, allez. Vous avez bien raison, moi c'est tout intelligent.
Too smart for her own good. Will she bring us trouble? She wouldn't dare.
C'est le plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur Yorinobu. Faut que nous prenions là.
I wish I shared your confidence that Silverhand would lead us to... You have a better idea?
Très bien.
Good. Then if you're done questioning my judgment, you can get back to work.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting. I don't get it. What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago. V, you got any idea?
Look, she's going to be my sidekick. She's got to know. Long story, his constructs.
Biochip we stole. It's got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
Okay.
Know who they are, who the woman is? Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Okay. Why me? Confessions of a brain dance addict to the Green Death. Thornton's own the manual.
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
I'll ask around. Make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. Hope you won't need it.
Me too. See you, Judy.
See you around, Judy.
Right. Thanks.
Take good care. Oh, in the rain. This is just perfect. Let's give Mr. Hands a quick call, and then I think this will be the end of this session, which is overrun just a little bit. Mr. Hands.
Hey, what's shaking?
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief if you can swing it.
All right. Straight to heavy business. Now, that'd be Maman Brigitte. Be tough getting a word into her.
I was led to believe you could arrange anything.
Ah! Now that sounded like my third wife every time she wanted a new purse.
Really don't do any biz with them?
Not with the chefs, chefins, priests, and whatnot. All got dirigible-sized egos, won't talk to lowly me. But if you insist, I can ask around, try to set something up. I'll just need some details first.
Got something they want.
Truly? Want to sell something to the VDBs? Trust me, they don't want it, they don't need it. They're isolated, insulated, they got their own contracts, tech, networks. But, have it your way. Okay, I'll see what I can do and get back to you.
Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, then please give it a like and subscribe. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.